Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Praise You Tarot here on YouTube. I hope you guys are doing so well today. This is going to be a general reading for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus viewers. And we're just going to get straight into it and see what messages come out for you guys. A reminder that I do have an Etsy store where I sell beautiful jewellery. I have spell soaps, I have wax melts, I have rings, necklaces, I sell crystals also, so all of your shopping needs for Christmas in particular will be over there. I do have 10% off throughout December. You can also book a personal reading with me over there, as well as a birth chart reading if that's something that interests you, especially if it does resonate today. Do remember to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate all of you for being here. Every single view I get, every single new subscriber, I appreciate you guys so much. So Virgo, let's get an oracle card for you first of all, and then I'm going to be using the Tarot Familiars deck. This is a new deck I've got recently, which I really have been enjoying. What are the messages? Wow, okay. What are the messages for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. And remember as well, I do have a channel for Cancerians as well. So if you do have prominent Cancer placements and you want to check out a channel specifically for Cancers, because I am a Cancer Sun, I'm actually a Virgo rising as well. You can check that out in the description bar below. Everything I talk about, I'll put down there in the description bar. Messages for Virgo. Some of you are needing to be open to others, to be more compassionate. You have a few cards coming out here, so I think we'll just take them. But as I was shuffling, compassion kind of caught my eye there. So I know how Virgos are. Like I said, I'm Virgo rising myself, and it can be that sometimes you may be a little bit defensive. It can be that you are quite critical of yourself and others. I feel like you're going to need to be a little bit more compassionate towards yourself and towards others in the upcoming weeks and months, Virgo. So we have manifestation coming out, Mother, Father, God, and ease and grace. And ease and grace is really that energy of compassion as well, I feel. Ease and grace is about taking a step back when we need to, assessing the situation, realizing that we are part of a divine order of things, and even things like practicing meditation is going to be really helpful for you here. Getting out into nature, connecting with others. Mother, Father, God, to me, is again this idea of connection. We're all connected to one another. And with this Mother, Father bit, I feel like there's a lot of you that may be dealing with some issues in the family, or reflecting on some of the traumas that you've been through growing up, healing your inner child, and of course meditation and getting out into nature can be a part of that as well. Some of you might be on a journey of spiritual enlightenment or spiritual growth at this time, spiritual growth at the bottom of the deck as well, realizing the connection of all things, wanting to get out into nature and feel connected in that way. We also have manifestation, so definitely a plan that you're putting into place here, whether you're doing that plan in terms of, looking at the details as Virgos do, writing things down and exercising a plan in that way, or whether you are just kind of thinking through things on your own, in your own head, visualizing things. Definitely manifestation at work here. So Virgo, let's get into your tarot portion now. And definitely a time of slowing down as well for some of you. Some of you, I feel like with your manifestations, maybe you're becoming quite impatient, or you're becoming frustrated that maybe things aren't happening straight away for you. But with this ease and grace card, there's a need for you to slow down, to kind of take your time with things, look at the bigger picture, enjoy the moment, enjoy those moments where you're feeling safe and secure, where you're feeling like you are your graceful self, right? Virgos are known to be graceful. Here I feel like you're being graceful in situations, and accepting things for what they are as well. Okay, so messages for Virgo, please. What are the messages for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. Yeah, Two of Wands wanting to come out here, and Two of Swords as well. It didn't actually come out. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. You might be seeing a lot of 2 2s, 2 2 2, which is an angel number of balance and connection. So I feel like there is strong emphasis here on connection. King of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. It suggests to me also that you are feeling a little bit stagnant. You may be becoming frustrated with the fact that you feel unable to move forward at this time. And again, the message here is to accept whatever your current situation is with that ease and grace, and realize that there may be a bit of time needed before your manifestations start to come in here, Virgo. So just because nothing is physically happening for you right now, it doesn't mean that your manifestations aren't going to happen. You need to take that step back and realize that things are happening in divine order, and it is perhaps that spirit is setting things up for you here. Mother, Father, God, right, with that card. So regardless of, you know, how long you've been waiting here, I feel like you need to exercise that patience, that ease and grace, and trust that your manifestations are going to come in at the right time for you. As well, with the Two of Wands, it can be that forward planning. So some of you definitely, yeah, exactly. Some of you are needing to do that forward planning. You are needing to think things through properly before you take that big step forward. We have Temperance in the Two of Pentacles coming out here. So I was just saying this, I can't make this up, Virgo, but definitely a need for patience. Definitely a need for you to sit back slightly, to sit in your power for a little while, look at the bigger picture here, enjoy the beauty of the moment. We have the Empress here, another card of enjoying nature and of nurturing. This is a time not for rushing ahead and wanting everything to happen straight away, okay? Whatever you've manifested in the past, or whatever you continue to think about and manifest in the present moment, is coming through for you, but there are things being set up behind the scenes here, okay, by perhaps your mother, father in spirit, by God, by the universe, and it's not up to you to kind of pull and push at these things that are not quite making sense at the moment. There needs to be a trust in a higher power, the higher order of things, that things will happen in the divine timing. Now is a time for sitting back, enjoying the moment for what it is, accepting the moment for what it is, and meditating on just how far you've come. The Empress here, a time for real self-care, and again, this nature message keeps coming up. So if you are struggling at the moment with your mental health, feeling frustrated or angry, or feeling out of control, then it might be useful for you to go out into nature and to ground yourself in that way. Take a walk, you know, go hiking, biking, whatever it is for you. Temperance as well, it does suggest to me that you're needing here to exercise that balance in all areas of your life. Two of Pentacles, another message of balance here. It may be that you're putting too much emphasis on your work life. It may be that you have a couple of projects on the go and you're putting too much into one and not enough in the other. It's requiring here for you, especially in Sagittarius season. Temperance is the Sagittarius card, which is the season we're coming into. I am filming this on December 1st, so, you know, it's this month. I feel like this is your message here, Virgo, but you are needing here to exercise that balance, figure out where in your life you need to actually hold back, perhaps restrain yourself a little bit, you know, hold off on making any sudden moves, and really try to kind of set everything up ready for the new year, okay? So messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. Also as well, you might be connecting with a female, you might be connecting with a mother figure, an older sister, a friend. We have the Moon card here. So in this coming new moon, I believe we have a new moon on the 4th here, but the moon energy is also this idea of mystery and things happening behind the scenes. You might be wanting to take the opportunity on the new moon to set your intentions and your manifestations here. But I also feel like with this moon card, like we were saying with that manifestation card coming out and everything else, this is a time where your blessings are perhaps being hidden from you at this time. It may be that in the ether, in the spirit realm, in the areas of life that we're unable to see, that things are actually being set up for you, ready for you to step forward into your new energy. And as frustrating as it might be for you at the moment, Virgo, the moon card allows us to kind of see that we have to accept that we are part of life's mysteries. Life is a mystery in many ways, and things may be hidden from us. I also feel like with this moon card, some of you might be delving deep into your subconscious. You might be experiencing lots of intuition, intuitive moments, signs, reminders, downloads at this time through your dreams. You might be having persistent thoughts that are coming from your subconscious as well, that perhaps need to be healed again before you step forward into this new energy. So there's still work to do, I feel, is the message here. And it's not about physical work necessarily, although for some of you it might be. I feel like this is more on a spiritual, emotional level. You're needing to exercise that kindness to yourself and get your healing right. Yeah, get your mind right, get yourself right before a new start comes in for you. Become balanced, balance in mind, body, and soul. Some of you as well might be we have the Emperor coming out here. Some of you as well might be having more psychic abilities becoming prominent in your life. You might be able to perceive things more clearly. I feel in this Sagittarius season in December. Okay, so some of you might be better able to tune into those downloads and that intuition that I was speaking about. Yeah, something that you've been nurturing for a while. Some of you might be very spiritual. You're on this journey to spiritual growth here. And I feel like that will definitely be increasing in the month of December. Something that you've been really nurturing for a while. I feel like you're starting to get the results of that, okay? But it's a slow progress here. Again, temperance. Sometimes we need to slow down, to take our time with things to get the full results coming out into fruition. We have the Emperor here coming out for you. 3 out of 4 of your cards are major arcana cards as well. So these are big themes coming into your life for potentially 3 to 6 months here, Virgo. But the Emperor card here is a message of strength, defiance, strategy. And Virgos know all about strategizing. So again, some of you may be needing to take that step back now so that you are able to flourish further in the future, being strategic about the moves that you make. Some of you, if you are businessmen, businesswomen, it may be useful for you to take a look at your money, your finances, to have a look about the direction in which your career is going. And again, with the moon card, I feel like some of you, it may be a spiritual business, or maybe you're hiding some of those components of your business at the moment. Maybe it is that you have a couple of projects on the go that you're really going to be taking charge over and potentially keeping secret, keeping private for some time as you figure things out and ready to go into the future, okay? So let's get some more messages for you, messages for Virgo. I just noticed as well, while I had a pause there, Virgo, I saw the Queen of Cups card, okay, which is an owl. It had, I noticed the chain on it. It looked like its foot was chained. I don't think its foot actually is chained in that image. I wish I'd have shown you now, but I started to shuffle. But it's almost like some of you may feel encumbered upon by your emotions or by the strength of your emotions. Some of you may feel like you have to rationalize the way that you feel, and it may be that you're not allowing yourself to experience the emotions that need to come out in order for you to go through this healing process. So some of you might be imbalanced emotionally in this way. You might be feeling as though you have to keep your emotions in, or not allow yourself to cry, not allow yourself to show and express those emotions that maybe you've been keeping in your whole life. So during this period of retreat and rest and healing, it would absolutely be useful for you to explore some of those more difficult emotions, Virgo, and treat it as a healing experience for you, and realize that we are all emotional creatures, some of us more than others, but we all have emotions that that we need to express in this life, and it shouldn't be seen as a burden. Your emotionality can actually be a tremendous force for good in your life. Nine of Swords, definitely something that's stressing you out. Queen of Wands, I do feel this energy of you wanting to move forward and perhaps being unable to. I do feel though as well there is a reason why you're not able to move forward at this time, Virgo. If this is your story, if what you're stressing out about is the fact that you are unable to do exactly what it is you want to do at this time, I feel like there are blessings in your restriction, okay, that are being hidden from you. There are things that you perhaps can't see, that are working behind the scenes, making sure that you are safe, that you are in the right place at the right time, that you are able to receive the blessings and the manifestations that are coming in for you. Okay, so there are higher powers at work here for you, and you are protected. In the original tarot card, the Rider-Waite with the Nine of Swords, there is a blanket as there is a figure sat up in bed who is unable to sleep, but the blanket over him at the foot of the bed signifies protection. So regardless of how much you are frustrated at this time, Virgo, during this season, just know that there are things coming in for you that perhaps you can't see at the moment. You are protected. Things are happening for a reason at this time. Messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Yeah, the Hierophant. A higher power. A higher power at work here with the Hierophant. Taurus energy here. I would say here as well, here with this energy with the Hierophant, and look again, another major arcana card coming in for you. It may be necessary here for you to seek higher wisdom, either within your spiritual practice, if you practice in that way already. You might want to seek advice from someone that you know to be wise or who has experience. And also I feel like you may be seeking out a different kind of knowledge during this season as well. Religious, spiritual, occult knowledge perhaps for some of you that is going to help you to connect to this unseen world. Notice how on both of these cards here, the Moon and the Hierophant, we have a full moon. The full moon might have been significant for you. The previous full moon we had was in Taurus, which is this energy, the Hierophant. So some of you might have had a lot of things coming out during that full moon period, a lot of surprises perhaps, a lot of realizations. Again, we said about intuition and downloads coming through. So this next full moon period, you know, we have the new moon on the 4th, I believe. This next month for you, thereabouts, is going to be perhaps very significant for you in terms of getting that wisdom, and perhaps for some of you as well, unseen wisdom that perhaps in the past felt hidden from you, coming to the surface and realizing why things are happening in this timing. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave your reading here for today. I really hoped it helped and it resonated. If it did, then do go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.